got a hit record from a greatest hits album on my fantasy playlist, October 1st, 1995. At number 14, holding at number 14, Janet Jackson with Runaway. So again, I know this sounds like a cliche. I said these two words a million times before, vivid memories, but I'll say it again. Vivid memories of watching the video on MTV. And probably VH1 too. Late summer, fall of 1995. Janet Jackson's Runaway. The album, The Sign of a Decade, compilation album, 1986 to 1996. Remember her first hit record, What Have You Done For Me Lately? That was in the spring of 86, and then Nasty came out in the summer of 1986. A very defiant Janet Jackson, making herself felt on the pop music and on the hip-hop scene. Escapade had a great rhythm to it as well. And so did this record, Runaway. Runaway had a pronounced, a heavy hip-hop beat that was squared away in Asian and African rhythms. The song had an original sound to it, original sounding record, infectious, catchy, ear candy. It's like it's like it's like chewing gum without it losing its flavor. Even 22 years later, listening to this record, nice. It's just a perfect late summer record, going into the fall record. Chill. Janet Jackson. She produced and wrote this song with her longtime collaborators, Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. Janet Jackson, according to something I read across from a source, she was the first female artist to have a top 10 debut. A debut in the top 10 of Billboard's Hot 100. This record debuted at number 6 in Billboard's Hot 100. On Billboard's Hot 100, it went to number 3, stayed at number 3 for 5 weeks. Eventually, it sold over 800,000 copies. Runaway did here in the States. Not too shabby, throwing in a song on a compilation album, an original that was a near million seller. This record was originally, this record was going to be a duet with Michael, with her brother Michael. But they chose the song Scream instead, even though Scream was certainly a lot less commercial than Runaway. By the way, got a Michael Jackson song coming up later on the fantasy playlist, on the countdown. Give you a little bit of a heads up. Janet Jackson at number 14 with Runaway on my fantasy playlist of October 1st, 1995.